All right, let's spark debate. Today I want to go over Division 6 as well as EA's rubber band effect in NHL 17. The last minute, is it easier to score, yes or no? I'm No Sleeves 12. These are my opinions. Hey guys, I'm No Sleeves 12. Thank you guys again for checking in. First things first. So today we're going to go over Division 6 games as well as the topic of late last minute goals in periods in games. Before I get to that, I just want to mention real quick about the elimination tournament I held on Twitch last Sunday. Went over great. The turnout was awesome. I think we had like 26 teams. Congratulations to Vikes, who absolutely dominated, especially me in the finals. Fucking crushed me. So GG to him. And even more importantly, he actually donated the prize, which was my Shea Weber 93 overall All-Star game card to Bash Anarchy. So again, shout out to those guys and everyone else for showing up. I'm definitely going to hold one again in the future. It was awesome. I had a blast. It was like 6 hours. It was a great time all the way through. So anyways, guys, let's get to the content. So we're going to pick this up in Game 1 of Division 6. Essentially here I'm doing that backhand deke, holding the backhand deke move I explained in my my advanced offensive tips video. It's a great way to pull guys off and then just do that behind the back pass. Right here I get wide open in the slot for that twisted wrister, and it's 1-0 on the power play. Seconds after that, this is a great example, guys, of why you never push up with the defenseman or the last player back that you're selecting. Always be going back towards your own net when defending until you're obviously right in front of your net. This is a perfect example. When you rush, it's very easy in this game to just hold a deke or move left or right. And in this case, I just let an absolute fucking piss missile top corner. So 2 minutes into the game, if you guys haven't seen my how to win with the first 10 minutes of a game video, go watch this perfect example. I know this kid from 4 minutes of gameplay is just going to rush me with every player he has selected, and here I just wait him out, and it's a nice little snipe, and it's 3-0, and I haven't even gotten 4 minutes into the game. About a minute later, I take my foot off the gas. This is exactly what happens, guys, when you're watching the puck and not the play. I'm selected a defender here, and I follow him around the net. 9 times out of 10, I won't do this, but you want to, in this situation, when you're chasing him around behind the net here, you want to select off into one of the 3 forwards I have in front of the net because that's where he's going. And when he passes it down low, I'm trying to get back to the middle, but I'm just fucking stuck on this one dude up top, and it's just all my fault, just completely watching the play and not the actual, or not watching the play, sorry. This is a great clip. It's exactly what to do on a 5-on-3 and exactly what not to do when you get the puck on a 5-on-3. So in this clip, again, watch how I'm just trying to get in the lanes and block what he's trying to do. On a 5-on-3, everyone's just trying to do the backdoor cross crease. It's easy. You'll try to do that when you have a 5-on-3. In this case, I intercept it, and I don't realize that it's an AI, not the user, chasing me. And the AI is always going to get you off the puck. Whatever reason, the AI is just hungrier than a user and is able to get you off the puck. And he's got a easy cross crease, and we got a fucking game, folks. So we're into the second here, and another good example of the overload, guys. On the power play, it's unbeatable. Essentially here, I'm just hungry on the puck when I lose it. This guy has a really good intercept from me behind the net, perfectly timed. And I just stick with him here, make sure I don't cause a penalty. And once I get it back, I'm just, again, when you get the puck and you're on the right or left side of the net, down behind the net, you should just be watching the guy out in front. You should know, once you do the overload enough, how much space and time you have when you're controlling the puck and not even have to look at it. So I'm just waiting for that guy to get open in the slot. I know he's there, and it's 4-2. All right, guys, here's another good example of how to play manual defense. All right, so notice in this play how I know my AI is forcing, and my AI defenseman's forcing him to the left. I streak into the middle. He has no play. Watch right here. There is nowhere for him to go. So when you get players flustered like this, they're just going to try and force shit. And right here, he forces it right out, and I get the puck back. And like the whole game, he's rushing me with his defenseman, hit him with that key toe drag, and we're up by 3 late in the game. And this is what I want to discuss. Minute left in the game, very waning seconds. I let him go on a breakaway, and he beats me with a move that normally works all the time. This is the problem right after. Notice how there's no time left. He's still close, and this is a shot that I don't even know if I've ever seen go in. And it just kind of further hammers home my point that I think that there is a stat or a slider in the background of online games that makes this shit happen because it's so consistent. And I'm talking about from point shots especially. And I'm going to discuss how to help stop these. But it is just so apparent late in games and in periods that bad goals go in it. And it's just something I want to discuss today. So, guys, so let's get in a little bit deeper. And here's, again, this is the internet. I'm probably going to, this hopefully will spark a debate, but it's something I've noticed in my over 500 games played in NHL 17. So, if I'm wrong or if you have some proof or something on Reddit you've seen, bring it forward. I want to know. In the last minute of periods and games, it is insanely increased the amount of shit that goes in. And I think that it's because EA wants games to be closer. The game is 10 times more exciting and fucking annoying if you're the one giving up the late goal. If it goes to overtime and things like that. Almost like kind of like in the real NHL. Like the real NHL wants more exciting games. So I feel like either there's a stat in the background or a slider that affects this late in games to artificially make the game closer than it is. You saw an example right there. That backhand shit, I don't understand. And that's just one. That isn't why this video is being made, or my opinion about this is it didn't sway it just from that one video. It's just happened to be proof in the division I was talking about it. Now, so how do we combat this? Other than, being a fucking loser and puck ragging, which never do. There's a few ways to close out a game. First would be dump the puck, and I don't mean just ice it, because again, if you consistently do that, you're just a fucking loser. I'm talking about get the line and do L1 up on the right thumbstick to dump it in, like the actual real life dump it in, not slap shot, dump it in, and let your AI forecheck or forecheck yourself, and be hard on it. Again, you want to kill time essentially, but do it the correct way, like how you actually should be playing the game. Another is don't collapse. If they get in the offensive zone, attack. Because the worst thing that can happen is they're going to score anyways. So be even more aggressive than you normally are. Another good way, again, would be the overload, but don't look for the shot, if that makes sense, guys. Use the overload and do quick passes through a cycle game. And if they can't stop your cycle, that's not really puck ragging. That's you effectively working the offensive zone, because eventually if it's open, you're going to score. But using the overload is a way to kill time essentially late in the game. Puck possession late in the game is key. So again, if you want to dump it, you're risking puck possession. But if you have everything set to aggressive, you should be able to get in there and either tie him up or hold the score and make sure that it's you don't get fucked on and have that late goal come in on you. So again, just something to keep in mind, guys. All right, guys. So we're gonna pick it up in Game 5 of Division 6. I'm on the penalty kill here, win the draw, the offside line, and when you come to plays like this and you see that you're getting pressured by another one, there's always going to be someone open. And here again, you always just want to be one step ahead. I sneak in here for the backhand forehand deke, and we're up 1-0. Perfect example, guys, of just being one step ahead. Something that I'm trying to preach to you guys in every video. Again, when you're one step ahead or you're thinking at the next level, that's when you're going to start making those strides and beating better players. Again, right here, the puck's coming along the boards. I instantly see my guy in the slot is wide open the second if I get the puck. So I'm hammering past the second that I get it, and then it's just that crispy toe drag, 2-0. Right after that, this guy kind of stuns me here. Again, when a user is pushing you, usually you can just hold it and get by him. He knocks me right off the puck, and I just look absolutely silly by going down for that desperation save way too early. Good example of me not committing to playing defense quick enough. By the time I select my defenseman and get in a position where I want to be, I'm slightly off to the left and the left of the play, and he's got that easy twisted wrist or top corner. So now we're all tied up. Soon after that one, I got him coming down on a rush, and throughout the beginning of the game, he's going back to his defenseman when he gets into my zone. So I take the defenseman here when I should be playing a forward, and I pull him out of position to cover the pass to the point. Leaves the slot wide open. So this is a great move on his part because I didn't execute correctly. We're into the second now, and I've got to come from behind. Here he's using his defenseman, but he's collapsing, which he should be doing. But instead of either rushing up to me or getting in the way of what he knows is going to come, which is in the middle wrister, he just continually backs up. I just hold for a brief second, and it's an easy goal here. Don't bite when someone's coming on the rush, guys.
Breakaway! Brilliant save! He scores! That's 2.
And that pretty much took care of game number 5 here, guys. So we're moving on to the title game, and yeah, we'll see if we can close this out with a perfect record here. Don't bite as the defender. Alright, so we're into the title game, and clearly didn't show up for the first little bit here. On the rush, I'm just looking to try and get my shot through. Little bit of maneuvering, holding the puck and whatnot, and once you get that wrister short side open, those are the kind of shots you want to go for a high scoring opportunity. This is just good cycle game again, guys. So again, when you get in tight, it's not always good to pass through the crease or pass into a crab, but if there's no one in between, perfect time for a cross crease, especially when you're in the blue paint. This is the side effect of playing someone who's playing aggressive. Again, sometimes you make passes because you're getting pressured, and right here is just some bad puck luck where the shit's just bouncing around consistently. I can't get control of it, and because I didn't get that clean break originally, it's in the back of the net now. We got a tie game. Perfect example of guys of why you can let the CPU forecheck for you, and it's not because it's the shitty and cheap thing to do. I mean, I guess it is. Some people will always argue that, but they are just 10 times more effective at knocking you off the puck. It's not fair. It's something in the game, and it's just all about patience once I knock them off the puck here. And right after that, these are the kind of annoying ones, guys. I play it perfectly here. When you're on defense, you want to just go for the block shot, get in their way. You don't need to push or anything like that. They're always going to try and get that short side wrister. Here, my AI comes in while I'm defending that shot, and it just bounces right off my guy right to the uncovered offensive player, unfortunately. So it's all tied up. So we're off to overtime in the title game. I've got great puck possession, like in my other videos I showed you how to handle overtime. And then I bump into myself, and ripperoni pepperoni, boys. Looks like we're playing one more. So again, guys, so that I keep these videos a little bit shorter, the Game 7 was a nice little dismantling after that tough overtime loss. So again, guys, so thank you for watching today's video. Again, I want to know your thoughts on my theory on the rubber band that is in NHL 17. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you've experienced it, and if you think that it is a thing as well. Again, so catch me on Twitch. Actually, something I do want to mention about Twitch. I haven't had a really constant schedule like I do with YouTube, because that my videos come out on Saturday and Sunday. So on Twitch, I'm going to say it right here and right now. I will be on Twitch from 8 p.m. till midnight, Saturday and Sunday. And sometimes I'll be on the whole day. But at least those times, okay? If you want to catch me, I do giveaways every time I stream NHL, and then I am on throughout the week. So if you do follow me on Twitch, you will get a notification, or on Twitter so you can know when I go online. Again, don't want to miss out on any giveaways. I'm trying to help your teams get better. So hit me with that follow, www.twitch.tv/nosleeves12, and on Twitter @nosleevesgaming. And you stay average, guys.
See